Okay, today we will discuss about save search in Splunk. Okay, so save search are basically you can save the query result in a cache so that when you will retrieve those search results, you will retrieve it more faster way compared to your normal index access. So save searches, you can think of it more faster way of accessing data compared to your normal index access, like something you are doing index equals to index name and then writing some query. So performance wise save searches are far better, okay, because it reduces the number of IO as well. Okay, so in this video we'll see how we can create a save search. So this is the actions point we will be seeing today. So we'll see how we can create a save search, and we'll see how we can use that created save search in our dashboard queries as a base search. Okay, and now we'll also see how we can parameterize a save search, because most of the times it is really necessary to refresh the save search based on certain values selected in a drop down, right? The normal way we are doing it for a base search. We'll also see that one, how to achieve that, and also we'll see how to interact with this with our dashboard time picker when we implement a save search in a dashboard. Okay, so to do that, if you remember previously we have created this Google Play dashboard, right, where we have a couple of drop downs for categories, genre, Android versions and country, and based on the drop downs and data we have created certain kinds of visualization where we have a single value visualization where we are showing the total number of apps, then category wise breakdown, a horizontal bar chart, then genre breakup with this pie chart, then geo map distribution, and then apps count with this is a time chart, area chart. There is a Splunk table of with this all these app details, right? And there is a event details table which depicts basically the same information which this table is basically showing up. Now implementation wise, if I go to edit and source, if you see we have a single base search, right, and each and every drop down and panel is basically referring to that base search and showing up the data, right? So this is a very simple implementation. Now what we will trying to do is we will create a save search and implement the save search based on apart from this base search. Okay, so we will just remove the our target is to remove this base search and implement this whole solution with a save search. Okay, so to do that, to create a save search, what you need to do is go to settings, go to search reports and alerts. Okay, now from here, from this window, click on new report. I am currently working on Splunk 7.1.1. Okay, I think for other Splunk version, more or less it will be the same interface. So I'll give the title as, let's say, Google Play. Okay, description, saved search for Google Play dashboard. This is optional, but you can give it. Okay, now search. The search portion I will first copy this one. Index equals to main, then the table of these columns, right? My Android version, app, category, rating, these columns. Okay, now let's create this. Now earliest time I'll say give 0 and latest time I'll say give 9 now. Okay, app, as I am working on my search and reporting app only, so I'll be choosing my app as search and reporting. Time range picker, I'll say yes, click on save. Okay, now when you click on save, if you see there is a row created, a search created with this Google Play name, with Google Play. Now if you see there are a lot of actions point here, right? So if you click on edit, from this edit search you can change the search just now you have created. Okay, now from this edit permissions, you can change the permission of the search, like for whom the search will be showing up or who have access to run that search. Okay, I'll say all apps, and now say everyone has read and only admin can write this search, change or modify the search. Okay, now from the edit window, edit schedule. Now edit schedule is save search are generally scheduled. That means it runs in a proper interval. Let's say every day or every hour or every 5 minutes, something like that. So I'll just schedule it now. Okay, now there are a lot of scheduling options over here. If you see run every week, then weekdays, what weekdays you want, what time you want. You have very granular level of access of how to schedule it. Okay. Even time range also you can pick up for that search, like based on what time range the search will run. For us, we will try to see we'll work with all time only. Okay. Even schedule priority as well. Before I go to schedule priority, what we'll do is from schedule you can see you can run on cron schedule as well. Okay. Except those customized schedule, you can run on cron schedule. Now cron schedulers are Unix job scheduler, right? So there is a website called crontab guru. From there you can know how to schedule or how to write a cron schedule job. So this is the schedule syntax for job which is running every 5 minutes. So I'll just copy this one. Okay. And I'll paste it over here, and I'll just say every minute, let's say. Okay, so my job will run every minute. Now schedule priorities is like when you have multiple save searches or jobs running in parallel in your production environment, right? Now based on the schedule priority, the jobs will be scheduled. That means if you push these jobs to very high priority, so this job will be triggered first compared to the lowest priority jobs. Okay. And schedule window means you can choose a schedule window. That means if you say, let's say 15 minutes, if I choose here, so what does this means? It's like when you have multiple jobs are running, so this job will run within this 15 minutes window anytime based on the server load and other schedule properties. Like if any job which has higher schedule, then this will be done first. Okay. Now triggering actions, you can choose any actions, like you can log an event, you can run a script, you can send an email, something like that. So we will not do it for our demo purpose. So we will just simply do a 1 minute schedule. See, whenever I have created that schedule, the next schedule time has been updated now. Okay. So it's currently 4:13. So if you see here, it will be running now. Okay. My job to run, to see whether this jobs has been run or not, you can see from this view recent one. So it has been run once. So how many events it has captured? 10,841. So this is the size, this is the creation date and expiration date of the job, and runtime also you can see it here, and the job status. Okay. Now again I go to edit. Now summary indexing and acceleration. Acceleration you cannot do it from the save for the save search because it is scheduled one. Now summary indexing, I'll be creating a separate video for that. Summary indexing is another more faster way to access indexing. So it requires separate discussion. So I'll be getting a new video for that. And then you can also disable the job from this menu option. Okay. Clone it, embed it to a website, move it and delete it also. And advanced edit, you can have further more granular level access, like what email you want to send, email CC, BCC, everything you can edit it from here. Okay. So we'll not go to that part. Okay. For our demo, this setup is sufficient. Now my job has been run, so this is my save search created. Now if I see how it created from the back end, so I'll go to my Splunk etc apps folder. Now I'll go to my search app because we are working on a search app, and as I saved it from UI, right? So that means it will be saved in a local folder, and a conf file will be created called savesearches.conf. Okay. So if you open this one, this will have the same code whichever we have done it in the UI. So with this, it has created a new stanza called the search name with the Google Play, right? Google Play. And then it has given all the options, like what is my cron schedule, what is the description, what is the earliest time, everything, what is the whether search is enabled or not, and the search string itself. Okay. So this is how save search saved internally in Splunk. Now as we have created the save search, now let us see how we can use that save search in our dashboard. Okay. So to do that, what you need to do is we'll create another search. Let's say search id equals to, I'll just give save search. Now, okay, this is my search. Now here, to use a save search, what you need to do is you need to use ref. Okay, ref the save search name. So for us, the save search name is Google Play, right? So I'll give that name. Now this, I just created a search which is basically referencing the save search. That means this will hold the save search result. Now for my base search, I'll just refer it to this save search again. So that means I have now two searches. Okay, one is directly referring to the save search, and I have my actual base search which will refer to this save search I have created, which is basically referring to this save search here. So I'll just say base equals to my save search. Okay, now why I had to do this one, because if I directly ref it over here, okay, in my base search itself, because if you see here, I have lot of token passed to my save search itself, because whenever I will be selecting something from the drop down, I am passing that token here as well, so that the base search itself will be automatically refreshed. So as I have not implemented this thing over here in my save search, so I am not directly, I cannot directly pass it over here, directly refer it. So that's why I'm referring it like this. That means whenever you have a save search which do not have any kind of token passed, you have to implement it like this. When you have a save search which is basically a token passed, I'll show you how to implement that way. Okay, so what I need to do here, because I have already this code is a part of save search, so I'll be deleting this one. Okay, so I'll just keep my search, normal search, which is basically refresh based on the save search result. Okay, and now if you see here, whenever I have implemented like this, Splunk already started complaining that earliest and latest you cannot put it like this. So basically we are losing the time picker behavior. We'll see how to implement that one, or how to fix this issue. So for now, we'll just comment out this code. Okay, and now let's save it. Let's refresh our dashboard and see whether we are achieving the same result or not. So initial result has been done. So if I select any category, there is also filtering. So we have implemented the save search, the raw save search in our dashboards successfully. Now we will see how we can pass tokens to the save search. Okay, to do that, what you need to do here is you need to understand this command. Okay, so there is a command called save search, SEARCH. Okay, so by this command you can access any save search result. So if I give like Google Play and select all time from here, okay, so if you see, so by this command also you can test it out whether your save search is actually performing or not, because if you run this one, it will give you the save search cache result. Okay, now we will, by using this command, we'll try to fix that. Okay, so now we'll go to here. Now we will update this search. Now we are planning to do it parameterized save search, right? So we'll go to edit, we'll go to edit search. Okay, so now to implement a parameterized save search or pass a token to a save search, what you need to do here is like this. I'll go to source, I'll copy this one. Now I'll copy this one and I'll paste it over here. Okay, now if you see, so basically I am creating a save search like this. So I have my main index, then I have my table command, then I have my search command over here, right? Now I am searching category equals to some parameter name or some token name. I will remove this from dot, because from dot is used when it is in dashboard level. I am at the save search level now, right? Gener equals to from dot gener name is some token. You can give any token name over here. Okay, Android version similarly. I'll just remove form dot country also. I'll just remove form dot content rating also. I'll just remove form dot. Okay, so what I have done for each and every column, if you see here, I am searching with some token. So whenever I will call this save search, I will pass this token. Okay, so click on save. Okay, my save search has been modified. Now in my dashboard level, what I will do here now is I cannot directly ref like this here. Okay, so in this case, because my save search is now parameterized, so I'll comment out this code. Okay, so we'll be using this save search Google Play. Okay, so my query will be my save search Google Play, and then all the parameters I have defined here in my Google Play search, right? So what are the parameters I have defined here? Category name, genre name, Android version, something like that. So I'll copy these parameters and pass it like this. Okay, so I will not give anything like search. I'll remove this one. This is how you pass a parameter. So you have to give the exact parameter name and be aware of this one. There should not be any space between this equals to and parameter name here. Okay, now here I will be giving the form dot category name, because whatever I am selecting from this category name drop down, I am passing to this category name parameter to this save search. Okay, similarly for genre, what is the parameter name? Genre name, right? So I'll be doing it here. Form.genre name. Similarly for Android version. So I'll be removing the space as well. Android version. Because this is the input to the save search. Okay. Form.android version. Country. My token name is country. Sorry. So I have to give it over here. And content rating. My token name is content rtng. Right. So content rating, I'll be removing this one, and I'll be removing this one. So if you see here in my query level, what I am passing the parameter I have defined inside my save search. So inside the save search, I am giving the actual column name based on which I am passing those parameterized values. Okay. Mm, so this will be implementation. Now if you see suddenly, because okay, another thing I have to do here is I have a base search over here, right? So I can remove this saved search as well, because this is not needed now, because this one I have created because that time my saved search was not parameterized. Now it is parameterized, so I am directly accessing my saved search like this. Okay, so I can just keep my base search name as it is. Okay, now if you see, it is, if I just remove the time now, okay, so we get back our time filter as well by doing this implementation. Previously, if you would have seen, my time picker itself was not working. Wait, just to show you, I'll just not save this one. Okay, I'll just copy this thing and cancel it. Dashboard, Google Play. Okay, okay, and save search also I have to remove it. Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll save this one. We will remove this search as well, and we'll save this one. Okay, now I can run it. Okay, so my save search has been run. So just to show you whether what is going on over there. So now if I just refresh it, Google Play, now if you see, I lost previously I lost my time picker values, because that time I had to comment out that code because Splunk was not allowing me to pass a time value over there. Okay, now by this implementation we will see, we will get back to our time picker. So we'll just go back here, copy, control B, save, also at my dashboard level, source, I'll just comment out this one. Okay, now I'll remove this save search as a base search because I do not have that search itself, and I'll just copy this one. Okay, now let us save it. Okay, we have not turned on the time picker. We'll see after that. At least we will see first our dashboard implementation is working or not. So my initial load itself is fine, initial load is working fine, and if I select family here also, that is properly filtering my save search based on the value I am passing over here. So that means this particular value has been passed here, family, right, the category here, right, form dot as a form dot category. Then this category name filter has been passed over here in my save search as category equals to category name. This is how it works. The parameter is save search. Okay, now now let us see whether I can turn on my time picker or not. Now see, Splunk is not uh, doing anything here, so it is not throwing up any error. So that means I think it should be fine as well. Now to do that, let us filter our data based on a date range. I think 2015 we have some data. So I'll say 1/1/2015 to 31st January 2015. Apply. If it is properly refreshing, yes, we have 25 data. So that means it is properly refreshing based on the time picker as well. So this is how you can implement a safe search. So I think we have discussed all the points we wanted to discuss, where we saw how we can create a safe search, we saw how we can use a raw safe search which do not have any kind of parameter in our dashboard by the ref options, right? And now we also saw how to pass a parameter to a safe search and how to use that safe search. That means by doing this you can basically pass a token to a safe search, right, and filter it properly. And also you have seen how to implement a safe search with our time picker as well, right? So this is how you can just implement and safe search in different way. Now you can have more than one safe search as well based on your need, and you can refer it accordingly. Okay, see you in next video.